Write a balanced chemical reaction. Solid 2-sulfide reacts with aqueous hydrobromic acid to form solid lead 2 bromide and dihydrogen monosulfide gas. How do we write this reaction? So anytime we see the word solid, we will put S in parentheses next to our compound. Aqueous means we will have to put AQ. Solid here means S again. And gas means we will have to put little g, signifying that the hydrogen monosulfide is gaseous. Now let's write the correct formulas for the compounds given. First, I'm given lead 2 sulfide. So the symbol for lead is Pb, and sulfide comes from nonmetal sulfur. This is an ionic compound because it consists of a metal and a non-metal. Metals are to the right of the staircase on the to the left, of the staircase on the periodic table, and non-metals are to the right. This 2 is the oxidation number for my lead, so it has a charge of +2, oxidation number of +2. What is the oxidation number of sulfur? If you look at the periodic table, and I got this periodic table from Rigid's Chemistry from New York. If you look at the periodic table, group 1 will have a charge of +1, group 2 will have a charge of +2, charge or oxidation numbers. 17 is -1, 16 is -2. Notice that sulfur is in this group, so it will have an oxidation number of -2. Why do we need the oxidation numbers? Because when we write the formulas for ionic compounds, we cross-multiply the oxidation numbers to make sure that our molecule is neutral. So we would get Pb2S2. We will give this 2 goes here and this 2 goes here. But it can be simplified further because they have the same charge. Their formula will be PbS. Instead of Pb2S2, we will write PbS, and we will put solid because it says that this is solid. Next, we have aqueous hydrobromic acid. Hydrobromic acid is a binary acid that consists of hydrogen, and bromic means it consists of bromine. Again, if I go to my periodic table, notice that bromine has a -1 charge. Bromine is -1, hydrogen is +1. Hydrogen is here, +1. So my formula for hydrobromic acid should be HBr, and it says it's aqueous, so I will write AQ. Then I have lead 2 bromide. So again, lead, and it says 2, so my oxidation number is 2. And now it's paired with bromine. What was the charge for bromine? We said it was -1. And again, what I do is I take these numbers and I give them as a subscript to their partners, because again, this is an ionic compound, a metal and a non-metal. So we will get Pb1, but I don't have to write 1. And then Br2. And it said that lead 2 bromide is a solid, so let's put a little s next to it. Finally, it says dihydrogen monosulfide. If we see prefixes, then we have a molecular compound. And this one is very easy to write the formula for, because we can just use our prefixes as subscripts. So dihydrogen, di means 2. Dihydrogen means I have 2 hydrogens. Monosulfide means I have 1. Mono is 1. 1 sulfide ion in my formula. So my formula must be H2S, and it's a gas. Yes. My equation, now that I have all of these formulas, my equation becomes let's give it a quick second so my board can reload. There we go. Pb as solid plus, it reacts with means plus aqueous hydrobromic acid, so HBr, aqueous, goes to, because it forms, what it forms should be on the product side, on the right side, solid lead, lead to bromide. So we said Pb, Br2 solid plus dihydrogen monosulfide, we said H2S gas. And this is my equation, but what did we want? We wanted a balanced chemical equation, and this is not yet balanced. So next we're going to balance it. I could write out all of the elements on each side, but I am just going to show you how I do it in my head. So let's start with our elements. Pb, I have 1 Pb, I have 1 lead on the left, 1 Pb on the right. Next, let's do bromine. How many bromines? I have 1 here, but I have 2 here. So how could I balance it? And we balance by using coefficients, which are numbers in front of our compounds. So we have 2 bromines. I will put a 2 here. Now this 2 gets distributed through, so now I have 2 hydrogens and 2 bromines. Next, let's look what else is not balanced. So here I have 1 sulfur, 1 sulfur. I have 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens. I have 2 bromines, 2 bromines. And I have 1 lead and 1 lead. My equation is balanced. So this is the equation for the question given.